So to be honest, I'm doing a take 2 of this. I started a take 1, but then some people knocked at my door. Yeah. But yeah, my tongue's like red right now because I ate some of these. I want to keep eating, but my butthole's gonna regret it later. No, just kidding. I never understood that when people's buttholes have hurt after eating spicy food. Like, I've had my stomach hurt, but not my butthole. Every once in a while, I feel like maybe I have. I just don't recall. Anyways, okay. So I think today what I'm going to talk about, at least in this chapter, I don't even think I'm gonna do chapters anymore. I think I'm just gonna do like, I don't even fucking know. I'm just gonna keep on doing these videos until I'm content with what I'm gonna talk about. But this time I'm going to discuss coming out to my older sister, a younger brother. So I think I'm gonna start off with my sister, and then I'm gonna go on to my brother because I came out to my sister before. I think my sister's the first person I ever came out to, or whatever. The thing is that I feel like I've never really come out to the people outside of my family. I feel like for the people in my family, like the people in my family are the people I've had to come out to, but everyone else is like, it's just more of like a me kind of thing, just the way I act and just me making statements, and that's basically me coming out. So, for my sister, I think I was like 5th grade, maybe, like around that time. Like I knew I liked boys because I was able to like, I overthink a lot, even as a young kid. I feel like I overthink a lot, overthunk, overthunk. But yeah, I would overthink a lot, and like one of the things was just like me liking girls, me liking guys, and I realized that when I liked girls, it was only because they were nice to me and they were pretty, and I don't know, it wasn't because I necessarily like really liked them or anything like that. So then when it came to actually like liking guys, that was like my own little like internalized kind of things. Um, so when growing up, like my mom always had me and her like sleep at the floor of my sister's bed sometimes because, like I said, like at times my sister would like when we're at home. Sometimes my sister's breathing would be bad or stuff like that, or my sister would be sick, so we'd have to be in the room. Well, my mom would have to be in the room to check up on my sister during the middle of the night, like at 3 in the night, 3 in the morning, I guess you could say. And then so then I used to always just like sleeping like with my mom. Like she'd sleep on the floor, I'd sleep on the other side, and I'd sleep at her feet, and I'd hug her feet and everything like that. And then it'd get to the point where like my mom would no longer sleep there because it's like my sister would be fine, but I'd always want to sleep in my sister's room and everything like that because I just like liked being in that comforting space and everything like that. Let me change this. um but it was just very comforting for me, at least. So one night, um she's my sister's like sleeping, stuff like that, and like I would sometimes like watch movies in her room. I'd sneak into the kitchen and like get a bunch of fruit snacks and shit like that, random little snacks. Ooh, I don't know if I should spill this about myself, but like, no, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. That's too weird. I feel like I'm gonna be like, y'all are gonna be like, what the fuck? Maybe I'll say it another time. But anyways, I just eat food from the kitchen, and then I go to my sister's room and watch movies, or if not, I just lay there and stuff like that. Like my sister is very punctual about her sleeping and shit like that. I feel like it's just a routine for her because of like, like I said, she can't really do much. So unfortunately, like she's like has a routine when she sleeps. So this one night she was actually like kind of like awake. Her eyes were kind of like, and then I would spend my time just talking to her because it was most easiest for me just to talk to someone and not really have a response, not really have criticism, not really have a judgment. It was just basically like me talking and shit. So it was me just like going like, Lorena, like, I don't know how I feel. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm gonna be judged. I'm scared and stuff like that. And I'm just like, when I converse to my sister, it's like either I'm like ando chiqueando, like I don't know how to say that in English. Like I'll go up to her, ay Lorenita, ay, 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 and I'll kiss her and stuff like that. You're like a baby. Or other times I'll speak to her like it's just all like, Lorena, do you even know the business that's going on right now? I'm about to smack the shit out of people. But this time it was more of like me talking to her, and I just really just like I hold her hand because her hand's so small, like it's so small. So I hold her hand and I just like, Lorena, like I think I'm gay. And so like upon saying that, like I realized that my sister actually like my sister smiles, like, but my sister smiled at my response, and I was over here like either homegirl is just smiling because I'm talking to her, or homegirl like somehow understands that I am feeling some type of way. I am, and her response to my response, my comment is just to smile to make me feel better, and it did make me feel better. It was something it was so beautiful for me, and it's all like. I just fucking love that shit. I thought it was fucking amazing. I appreciate that shit. And like, for me, my sister's smile, like, I could be going through some of the toughest shit. I could be going through all kinds of stuff. If I go up to homegirl and I see her start smiling, I will, like, I get all giddy and shit like that. Like, for me, it's like an angel from above has been sent from heaven, is down on this bed, and she has graced me with the blessing that is her smile. Like, that's how fucking, like, that's how much I fucking love her smile. But yeah, that was just basically me coming out to my sister, and then ever since, like, then I tell her about, like, boy problems. I tell her about my just, like, identity crises and stuff like that, and it's just good. It's like, I guess it's more selfish on my end because I'm just using that time to just like vent, but it feels amazing when like at the end, like they'll be like, or what do you think, Lorraine, and she's just like starts smiling or something like that, and for me it's just comforting, and I don't know, I love it. I love my sister, she's the best. Now it's time for the other child. So the other child, I came out to him before coming to UCLA. I came out to him during the summer, and I remember my dad not wanting me to tell my brother because he thought that I would influence him, like, because Gabriel has already been someone who like who already like looked up to me and everything, and continues to look up to me. I don't know, maybe he still does, I don't know, but he looks up to me to a certain extent. And so for my dad, it was very like don't come out to him because then Gabriel might end up thinking that he's gay too, and gay is a choice and all this other stuff. And I just rolled my eyes, and I'm just all like, that's just, that comment, fucking stupid, I guess. So I was over here like, alright then, I won't tell the child. But for me, like, and remember, I came out to him junior year, if you saw the previous video. So for me, it was very like, I eventually like got older, and I was all like, what the fuck, this is my identity. Like, why should I let my dad's own insecurities or shit like that like have to like restrict what I'm going through and shit like that. So for me, I just end up going like, you know what, I told my mom, I'm like, I'm gonna tell Gabriel that I'm gay, whether my dad likes it or not. And so I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid. Let me fucking tell you what I did. So, hold up. So, I have this water cup back at home that has this UCLA logo and stuff like that. And the reason I was able to get that cup before I even attended the school is because I got a scholarship. The scholarship was handing out these cups with little straws in them, and I got that cup, and I felt all types of cute when I'd have it there, but I never let Gabriel see it. Until this day, I grabbed the fucking cup. I'm like, Gabriel, the little child, the little demon that he is, comes running into my room. He looks at me, he's like, what? Because he has his braces and shit like that because he got fucked up teeth. He went, what? And I go, you see this? And it says UCLA LGBT. And I'm like, I'm the G. He goes, huh? Ma? And I go, like, it's not that complicated, child. Like, I'm the G. And then he goes, huh? Ma? And I'm like, if you have any questions, go talk to our mom. So then he grabs the cup, runs to my mom, and says, Ma, Manuel dijo que él es esto. ¿Qué es esto? So he basically asked her what does he mean? What does my brother mean? What does Emmanuel mean? Blah 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 blah. And then I'm just over here like, oh, fucking hilarious. So then she comes in because she was washing dishes. She comes in dramatic. She has her moment. She's creating her scene for her telenovela moment. She walks in. And Manuel. No, she didn't look like this. She's just like, she legit just like walked in and then she goes like, yo quiero que los dos siéntanse. Yo quiero que, Gabriel, que tú entiendas que Manuel es así y pues quiero que tú no lo criticas. No sientas ningún tipo de manera que a lo mejor es diferente de lo que piensas que es tu hermano todavía es tu hermano. And I'm over here sitting like, oh my gosh, homegirl. And then Gabriel and I give each other these looks like, oh my gosh, homegirl is feeling her novela scene right now. And Gabriel just goes, Ama, I'm not gonna judge him. I don't care. I'm just weirded out. And then I tell Gabriel like, yeah, Gabriel, I'm gay. Like, that's basically it. So then the child goes, the question again, how did you know? Are you sure? And I'm like, I just know, just like you know that you like girls. And he's all like, why are you barely telling me? And I'm like, to be honest, it's because our dad doesn't want you to really know because he thinks I'm gonna influence you. My brother just goes, oh, okay. And the reason that I wasn't like too nervous about telling my brother is because I've had conversations with him before where I'd ask him like, Gabriel, what do you think about people who are gay or people who are lesbian or people who are in same-sex relationships? He goes, I don't care as long as the people who are together are happy with one another. They can be whatever they choose to be and they're just happy together, and that's basically it. And I said, yeah, that better be the fucking answer. I wanted to say fucking because I wasn't allowed to curse in front of him. But I'd be, yeah, that better be the answer. He goes, what? Why? And I'm like, because I'm not going to allow for you to be raised or taught a certain way in which you're going to be hating other people or you're going to be disagreeing with what they're doing. You respect whatever everyone else is doing, whether you agree with it or not. And he goes, okay. And I'm like, ah! I'm so fucking stupid. Ugh. But yeah, like I appreciate the way that both of them responded to me just coming out, and it was cute. It was cute. But yeah, right now, like something that I do. I feel like whenever I record, I'm like at the percent where my battery's gonna like just completely just like flatline. It's at 20% right now, so. But basically, something that I have noticed with my brother is that, like, once I lurked on his Instagram page and I saw that one of his little friends commented saying, that's gay or something like that. And I sat down with Gabriel and I told him, you are not going to use my identity as a slur simply because your other little friends use it. He's all like, well, I haven't done it. And in my head, I'm over here thinking, I'm like, Gabriel, if your friends are in high school, you hang out with them. It's not like you hang out with any other kind of group. But I'm just all like, my mindset is if you hang out with these certain individuals, you kind of have a similar mindset to a certain extent. You might not be at the fullest extent, but you might be at a certain extent. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure, especially at your age, you have used that kind of, that's fucking gay and shit like that. So I told him, if I ever hear that, just remember that I'm gonna forget that you're my brother and I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. And then so he's all like, well, not all teenagers are the same, and I'm just all like, okay, I know that, but I know you. And he goes, okay. Later on, I lurk once again. The person comments, another friend of his or whatever. Oh no! It was in a video. He says that's gay or whatever. In a comment under another picture, someone says you're a faggot. And I'm just all like, I don't have a word. I don't have a problem with the word faggot. I dislike it when it's used as a derogatory term towards people who are gay. For me, I feel like if you're in the queer community, you can use the word faggot as a way of like, just like, whatever, as long as it's not being used to offend anyone. I'm a faggot, shit. Um, but if you're um, outside of that, like the group, and if you want to say it's an ally, bitch, shut the fuck up. But if you're like outside of that shit, like no, you don't get to use the word faggot. Just like, it's like a reclamation of the word. It's like the same way that just black people, African Americans, use the N word as their way of reclaiming the word, and then when there's other people who use the word, they should get smacked. So that's why I'm just all like, I roll my eyes at him and everything, and I'm just all like, Gabriel, if I called him out on it again, and I said, Gabriel, I'm calming myself down right now because I am ready to smack you, smack your phone, and make you like show me who this friend is who used this word. And I don't like, I told him like, I don't give a fuck what your friends think of me if I were to call them out on this shit. But and I hope none of you have this mentality where it's like, well, he's young, he's in middle school. Okay, well, he's learning to continuously reuse this word as a term to like, just like, he's just using it much more regularly as a term of like disregard to whoever it is that he's using it to. And it's just stupid. Just like he learned how to use it as a derogatory term, he should learn how to not to use it at all. And this goes out for like younger individuals as well. Like, oh, it's annoying. But I tell him, Gabriel, like, I'm trying to control myself right now because I am ready to like just like smack you. But I'm telling you, I'm speaking to you. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to talk at you, but I do not appreciate that this is being done. Now, if you're saying that you don't associate yourself with these kind of peoples, or you don't use that term even though you associate with them, it's hard for me to believe. This is now the second time, and I told him, third time, for real, third time, and I will smack you. I do not appreciate these kinds of comments. And then I tell my mom, and my mom takes it like not overboard, but she's just all like, don't, like, Gabriel, like, don't, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, I don't understand. I've raised you differently. And I'm like, I already spoke to him, and it's not that we should be yelling at him. We should be talking to him about these kinds of things. Now, if it happens again, that's when we're gonna yell at him. Like, but yeah, I feel like I've had conversations with him to the extent that he should be able to understand and be able to just be like, okay, like, get that understanding. But you know what? I feel like at a certain age and at certain times for different individuals, like, you can't tell them shit. They're stubborn and stuff like that. So it's like a bit of patience. And I know it's like ignorance, why have patience for that? But like at the same time, it's all like, if you want to see some type of change, I think that there should be some type of like patience to that certain extent, you know? But yeah, that was just another little rant. But yeah, coming out to both of the children, the little chilligans, well, my sister's older than me, but coming out to them was just a cute experience. It was nice. And yeah, oh, this is where I should be interactive, huh? If you are within the community, feel free to comment down below how you're. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, for reals, like, if y'all ever want to talk about like coming out and shit like that, you can comment below. But I know some people don't feel secure enough doing those kinds of things because it's very difficult to do, and some of us aren't to the comfortability as others are. So if you follow me on Instagram, go on Instagram and shit like that. I'm not gonna. I feel like, I don't know, are like people who don't follow me watching this, like, I don't know. I don't think so, but yeah. That's basically it. I think I'm gonna do one more, and then I need to study. But yeah. I can't tongue pop, but bye, bitches.